Hello and welcome to the Get Summoned channel. Today I'd like to talk about Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate. Now, what can we say about him? What is there not to say about Andrew Tate? So much has been said about him, especially in the past few days since his recent arrest, that was last week, that for those who maybe were never aware of him, now they certainly know about him because he's been all over the papers, in the news. And this is the man, they've tried to cancel. They've taken him off most platforms like Twitter and all social media. And they tried to silence him. But it seems they failed. He's come back again. And now he's just so famous. At one point, the most Googled person in the world. Now, I'm not going to talk about what I feel his views. I respect his views, that's all I will say. I'm not going to say whether I agree with them or I don't. But all I say is I can understand why people would gravitate towards his beliefs. Because look at it this way. Let's face it. We are all living right now in a world that is so different from what it used to be 10, 15 years ago. Let's face it, the world has changed so much. The world is a mess. It is a mess, whether we like it or not. We've got to face it. There are things that are going on right now, and it's just a bit of a chaos. So naturally, people will gravitate towards somebody who's got a strong message, someone with hope, someone who's out there to make a change. And what better way? He's talking about some of his views are more traditional. And those are views that resonate with a lot of people. People will not want to admit it, but that is what they are really thinking. Some of those views he has, those old-fashioned traditional views of the genders, the different genders. That's what some people are really thinking. That's what most people are thinking. They are seeing this women with, what do they call it? Girl power and all this feminism. Not that there's anything wrong, because I definitely believe women are equal to men. I do definitely believe that. I don't believe one gender is more superior than the other. Just like I don't believe any race is superior than the other. But he is advocating that there is differences between the two, biologically, and that's what many people believe as well. And so people will definitely move towards his message. And this is something that's not new. If you look at it, it's something that has happened in the past. Just go back. After the Second World War, Germany was in a mess. People needed strong leadership. Along came the Nazis. The people went, follow them, followed Hitler. Now, I'm in no way comparing Andrew Tate to Hitler, because Hitler is pure evil, and I don't believe Andrew Tate is evil. And then even Donald Trump, he came with this Make America Great. People love that. Strong leadership. And so with Andrew Tate coming now to the young, especially young men, showing them that there's a better way of living. You don't have to act out a living working for a 9 to 5, where you will work for 40 years of your life only to get 40% of your income as a pension. He's showing that there's more to it. You can. And this is the message that this channel always promotes. that there is more to life. You were meant to do more. You were meant for more in this world. Go get some of that. You just don't have to be a slave to the system. He calls it the matrix. Many people believe that. I don't know much about that. I don't look much into that stuff. But I do believe that we are definitely not meant to be just slaves to a system and work from one place. Because I know if you work for the rest of your life, you will never be rich. I mean, it depends. If you want to be rich, you will never be rich. You need multiple streams of income, not just working one place, paying your taxes. You will work there for the rest of your work for a pension when you grow old. So, if you want more for your life, if you want to be able to travel the world, go wherever you want at your own time, not having to beg. You're a grown man and you got to beg your boss for time off so you can visit your family somewhere. If you don't want that, then be your own boss. And that's what Andrew Tate is telling the people. He's teaching the youngsters that. He's giving them that, making them strong, that self-identity, that this is it, this is how you got to be. And come on, let's face it, so many single families, single parent homes right now, some kids are growing up without a strong father. No father in the house. He's a man. Isn't it much better that they get that kind of a message than to hear a message in the streets from drug dealers who get the kids involved into peddling drugs and they end up in jail? Now, regarding the recent events, I don't know what's happened. If it's true that he's been involved in rape and sex trafficking, human enslavement, then I'd be totally disappointed. And I'd find it, because I find it very despicable. So I totally hope those allegations are not true. But if they are true, then obviously I will be very disappointed in him. And it will just disappoint me in a lot of people because, for example, he is a Christian. He's a Muslim now. So he is basically someone that's religious. And it will just show me that you can never put your trust in anybody. Whether this person is how religious or how they claim to be godly, and they may say they've got everyone's best intentions, but it just shows that never put your trust in another human being because they will disappoint you. So I truly hope he doesn't disappoint. I truly hope that these allegations are false because I would hate to see a situation where this just perpetuates the belief, or basically the narrative, that people have this dark side to them. Everyone's got a dark side to them, and for some it's worse. Some of it is very base, and they would go out into the most despicable. Because I kind of think, and I want to believe that he's got a very good heart. And at the same time, another lesson we learn from this is that money cannot buy you the best things in life. That is your freedom. Right now, with all his millions or trillions, as he says, he is sitting in jail cell with his brother Tristan. The two of them, yes, they love each other's company. They're always together. But oh my goodness, I bet he would rather prefer to be in his mansion right now, in his spacious rooms, Because you get claustrophobic being with the same person hour after hour, day after day. It's not healthy. And I'm sure it's affecting them both. It's affecting their their mentality right now. So with all that money that he has, he's not able to buy his freedom at this moment. Somebody in Africa or Mexico or Brazil or in the ghettos of America with not much money is living a much better life right now at this moment than him because they get to snuggle in a nice cozy bed. Even if it's a single bed, they get to nice. Tomorrow they can wake up and walk around, go out, look at the sunshine, jump over puddles if it's been raining, eat when they want to eat. Whereas he's now locked up in a prison cell in Romania. His money can't get him out at this moment. Maybe in the future he will be able to, because with the obviously paying the best solicitors, best representation, he might be able to get out. But currently, right now, he's in a terrible situation. This shows how impermanent everything is in this world. Nothing is permanent. Things that you have, the things that are here today will be gone in the next few years, gone tomorrow. Everything changes. Everything. We change. You are not the person that you were yesterday or 2 years ago, 10 years ago. So you can have all the money right now, buy all the things that you want. But those things can go. You will not always have them. I think the good book says we are just temporary residents in this world. Like migrants. That's what we are in this world, in this earth. We just occupy this world for 60, 70, 80, 90 years. Then we're gone. Where we go, nobody knows. Some say we go to heaven. Some say we just return back to the dust. Some say we reincarnate into something else. Some say we attain or become a higher being, when we attain enlightenment. Whatever it is that you believe, there's one thing that we all know, and that we are not going to be here in this earth forever. So there's no point stressing out and working ourselves out just to get stuff that will not always be here. The best thing that you can do in this world is to become a better version of yourself. Not having the most money. Because if you have the most money in this world, they can take it away from you. You can have the best house in this world. 1,000 years from now, that house will be gone. It will most likely be gone. It will crumble. Another house will be built there. Another building will be there where your house is. Even if you have money that you pass on to your descendants, generation after generation, most of it, it's actually a statistic that most generations lose their money by the third generation, it's all gone. So I'm not saying there's no point working hard, there's no point getting all these resources and money, but make the most of your life right now. Enjoy your life. Get some of that now. Live your best life now. Make memories with your children, memories with your family, memories with your friends. Have the best life. Don't be a slave to any system. When you go, wherever you're going to go, you will have made your impact here on this world. Andrew Tate, he's made his impact. Oh, yes, he has. He's influenced a lot of boys. He's made them, given them a new lease of life. Even women, I'm sure they've like had a look and thought, wait a minute, he's a strong man, masculine guy that, this is the kind of guy we actually do want somebody like that. Some have said so, some obviously they don't like what he says. He's inspired a few people. Maybe some people go to the gym, take care of their bodies, take care of their minds, take care of their finances. But having all that money is not the best thing. Yes, it gives them a good life, gives anyone a good life. Money is good, gives you a good life. But don't make it your be all and all. Rather, use money to help you become even a better person and help other people become better. Make this world a better place. Go get some of that. That is my take on Andrew Tate. And I truly hope he's innocent. And I find it hard to believe that he could have committed those crimes because, come on, the guy's rich and he is intelligent. He knew there were people out to get him. So do you think he would have put himself in a situation where they would have been able to trap him? Because that is a foolishness to do something like that. He can have any girl he wants. Why would he rape anyone? Women may say, oh no, we don't like him, he's chauvinistic, he's a misogynist. But come on, most women really, they find him attractive. He's fit, he's got money, he ticks all the boxes. So why would he then go out and rape? He's got a beautiful girlfriend. It just makes no sense. But then again, somebody could switch it over and say, because he had so much money, he probably felt invincible. He became brass, arrogant, and thought he could get away with it. That's a possibility. It is a strong possibility that could be the case. And either way, I don't know. I wasn't there. Neither do we know. It'll all come out when it goes to court. And let's hope it gets a fair trial. Thank you, everybody. Bye. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel.